करता हूँ आप सब अच्छे होंगे। तो आज का हमारा टॉपिक है पोलैंड वीज़ा रिजेक्टेड, व्हाट टू डू नाउ, बिकॉज देर आर सो मेनी केसेस, especially we have seen in recent past 1 or 2 weeks that many people they are complaining that their visa got rejected, although they have put everything in place, all documents as per the checklist it was in place, but still their visa got rejected. So it's essential to understand why your visa got denied. Okay, as you are well aware that embassy and consulate will provide a detailed written explanation which you need to understand and conclude, not just go to the point number and make an assessment that you did everything but your visa got refused. You need to understand each point because the visa refusal can be for various reasons. There are Schengen code for each of the point. Okay, understand this. So this video is going to be very useful for all those people who still have opportunity to apply or make appeal, or even the people who is going to apply the new visa. They can also focus on the topic today because I pray that you should not get that chance for refusal. But in worst case, if you are getting that refusal, you can also do the same thing. So whoever is the new in this channel, I would request to subscribe the channel and stay with the channel so that whatever the new information is going to come, you will get in the first hand. Okay, so let's start the topic. So the visa refusal can be for the various reason. Understand, the Schengen visa coding and each point written in the refusal letter are referred by the detailed information under the Schengen visa section in Schengen code, right? So the paper which you are getting it is just the brief of that the detailed coding reason which is already listed in the visa section. So you need to understand, okay, the reason can be anything, the most common reasons are invalid and unapproved travel documents, inadequate justification for your stay, purpose, or condition, insufficient fund for stay, inability to prove your intention to return to your home country, consent that you will not leave the Schengen area before your visa expiry, existing entry ban or considered to public order or threat to security to the country. And remember, these kind of the reasons are coming for most of the rejection. The decision is purely by the consulate of the country, and there is no intervention by any other authority for the decision. So whatever the consulate is taking the decision, that is the final decision. And even the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of that country can't alter the decision taken by the consulate office of the respective country. Therefore, it is highly recommended to file your visa application with appropriate documentation and professional covering letter to justify your case before it gets refused. Understand? So, it is always advisable to follow the path, professional path, so that you should not get that chance for rejection. Now, even after doing everything, if your visa got rejected and you feel that your document was perfectly fine, The way you approach to the embassy for approval of your visa was also in line with the directive of the embassy. Then what to do next? That is the question comes in the mind for everyone. And that is the main reason why we are making this video today. Because once you get this, don't get panic. Because if you get the panic, you will lose the opportunity. So you have option to request for revoking the decision from the consulate. The first option what you have is you have you can make the appeal for reconsideration to the issuing authority within 14 days of your visa refusal or the passport you have received from that day. Even after appeal, if you if your visa got re-refused, suppose you made the appeal and it's got the again refusal, so still you have another provision to file a complaint if you disagree with the decision of provincial administration in Warsaw within 30 days of your refusal, means re-refusal, right? The complaint should be submitted through the consulate who made the decision, and you get the result within 15 to 30 days after submission. Even you don't want to do that, what you can do is you can reapply the visa consideration and addressing the reason for refusal as a fresh visa application. This appeal process can be complex, I know, and it's time taking as well as the money is also going, because each time when you make that appeal you have to pay the embassy fee, right? So it is always better to do the reconsideration request in a professional way, and we advise that if you do not have that sort of experience and knowledge, take some professional help from the professional people. They will file your complaint, because see, it's not about how grammatically you are correct in writing the letter. It's not about the application letter, which you can write it up with all nouns and pronouns using the verb, adverb. It's not about that, right? It's a legal document, kind of legal document, and you are challenging the decision of embassy. So you need to be professional enough to understand where to hit and how to hit. To the point, find out the root cause of the problem if you have understood. If not, please understand. Reading the refusal letter is not as simple as we all think. When we say point number 10, if you go in detail of this coding, it has huge definition of that point. But that cannot be, that all the coding, that all the definition cannot be given in one piece or two piece of the paper. So it's a bottom line of that whole definition that they are putting in that rejection letter. So you need to understand that. To understand, you need to educate yourself. Got it? At end, what we recommend before filing your application, focus on each section of your documents. That's very important. Focus on your cover letter. I have repeatedly told this thing to in all my video, that do not make copy and paste of cover letter. by searching a sample cover letter in the Googles or YouTube or Facebook, because each cover letter is the identity and mirrors of your entire file. So you need to make your own cover letter based on your own case, right? Approach towards submitting the files, and definitely you will get the positive result in case your approach is positive, because there are visas, people are getting the visas. It is not that all are getting rejected only. In last video we have, if you recollect our last video, we have shared some of the percentage of the sanction visa in last year and first quarter of this year. So around 70-30 ratio was there. So why don't you be in the 70% ratio? Why you always consider yourself in 30% ratio? So don't get panic. When there is a problem, there is a solution for every problem, right? So file your documentation correctly, and I wish you all the best. You will definitely get the visa. Don't be so depressed. Be positive and stay safe. Thank you very much.